Welcome everybody back to the latest episode of Real Spill with Shyne. It's your homeboy Shyne back at it one more time. Got my homeboys in the building today, Gutta and OZ. That OZ choker right there. Bless it hard, man. Bless it hard. Man. Yeah, man. Today, June 17th, 2022. We back at it again, man. Before I get started doing anything else, I want y'all to please hit that like, follow, share, and subscribe button. Shout out to all my new subscribers. I appreciate you, man. Y'all keep on following me. I don't care. If I don't get no more followers, I'm gonna keep on putting this content out. But I do want the followers. Don't get it twisted, y'all. Please hit the button for me. Don't cost you $1. Go ahead and make it holler. And you hit that button. And if you don't mind, hit the bell too. When you get through, you hit that bell, man. It'll go ahead and get you a notification every time I get ready to drop a brand new video. Just like this one right here. Now we're gonna move to our first article today. Our first article, the headline is Buffalo supermarket shooter say he had $16 to his name in federal court appearance. The teenager who targeted black people in a mass shooting at a Buffalo supermarket said Thursday in federal court that he had $16 and two shares of Disney stock to his name. Peyton Gendron, 18 years old, was appointed a federal public defender after showing he could not afford an attorney.
Yes, boy, it look like you. Boy, they waiting on you, boy. That man with they goddamn shit on their finger.
Boy, he a public defender, boy, you know, goddamn. They say he could face the death penalty on federal hate crime charges. He was hit with 26 federal counts on Wednesday and made his first federal court appearance on Thursday.
Hey, boy, you ain't gonna make the so-called the first time.
Man, they gonna be rough on him, dog. They gonna be rough on him. I said they need to send him out there to Colorado, that underground prison, let him show enough see what it's like. 23 hour goddamn lockdown. And or if you do something like that, like I said the other day, or if you got to make the punishment severe if you want to stop other people from copycatting that shit. And I don't think nothing else is more severe than that 23-hour day lockdown shit. I mean, death row, you still get all the amenities of prison and death row. But go ahead and make him live. You know what I'm saying, guy? No, let him live, but let him live in solitude. Let him get to think about what he did and everything every single day.
Get to seeing them people in the cell with you.
Man, they are not. Well, I don't even know if I want him in solitary. Put him in the ghetto, as they say. Oh God, they're on to the next level.
Put them in the block where ain't nothing but black people. Shit, that's where you want to go and do.
Yeah, man. He say he like to hurt black people, man. Put him over there where a lot of them at, man. See if he can hurt somebody. Now he lived with his parents in Conklin, New York, before he drove about 3 hours to Buffalo and killed them 10 people while wounding 3 more people. I still want to make sure every time I talk about this, I put this in the atmosphere. Now, I don't know how true it was. I don't know how false it was, but I've done seen that video all over TikTok where they say that man had invented a car that ran off of water.
Right.
Now, I ain't going to forget about this whole situation. Now, because I know for a fact, if you make a car that run off water, you're going to die. I mean, just history done shown me that if you are a person that creates a car that run off anything except for gasoline, your ass gonna die. Now he's been charged with hate crimes because he posted a white nationalist manifesto online in which he chillingly laid out the replacement theory that non-white people are taking over the United States. So does that mean that you can kill a lot of black people as long as you don't write no note?
That's crazy. He didn't even have to write no shit. He wrote on his goddamn gun and told me that was a hate crime.
You know what I'm saying? The fact that he's a white guy that went and killed all the black people in a black neighborhood, that tells me like he didn't need to write a letter for me to know.
Yeah, man, put nigga on his goddamn gun.
Man, we ain't gonna get this sucker too much more of our time. We're gonna move on to the people in Alabama, man. And over in Alabama, they had a church shooting. I don't want to call everything mass shooting because when you call everything mass shooting, it's starting to cheapen what a mass shooting is. Now we're gonna listen to a little bit of this article, that is video, real quick. I called it an article. You can't listen to no article.
quickly.
The suspect is in custody.
A small group meeting that might have been a monthly potluck dinner at this Episcopal church turned from fun to fatal in a matter of seconds.
People down.
Thursday evening, gunfire tearing through St. Stephen's, leaving 2 dead, 1 injured, and this quiet community shaken.
We are getting reports of a possible active shooter.
Police say the gunman entered the church and started firing. So far, authorities have not revealed a motive for the attack, but say first responders were able to end it quickly.
The suspect is in custody. I would like to reiterate that there is no threat to the community at this time.
Officials have not publicly identified the shooter or said what kind of weapon was used.
Nah, we done kind of find out a little bit more about Buddy in the time after the shooting and everything. They say he was a member of the congregation, which I assume because, Thursday evening ain't a normal time for meeting at church. So for somebody to plan to come shoot up the church on a Thursday evening, they had to know something. Now, they say that the suspect was a 71-year-old man who occasionally attended the church. He is arrested on suspicion of fatally shooting 2 parishioners and injuring another at the Alabama church small group meeting. He was subdued and held down by an attendee of that meeting. Shot dead an 84-year-old man and a 75-year-old woman who were at the potluck dinner. That goddamn 75-year-old woman was hit booing that 84-year-old man and took it from him. I can go ahead and tell y'all the whole situation right there. They all went to church together, whoop the whoop. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just a broken heart situation right there. He shot who he wanted to shot. The other person kind of got in the way, so he just put you down. One thing about a 71-year-old white man, he's shooting what he want to shoot. You understand me? He know exactly how to shoot, where to shoot you at, all this right there. Now, I think this is a simple case that we can go ahead and we can clap the gavel on. Ain't that what they call that motherfucker?
The gavel.
Yeah, man. Go on slam the gavel down on that one right there. You got something to say about that shit?
I feel the same way.
Yeah, man. Damn, where my right picture at? That's the one I'm trying to get up.
So he sometimes came to the church. He wasn't there every Sunday.
Nah, he wasn't every Sunday goer. He might have been like what they call them folk, them CME, them criminal mother day and Easter going. Yeah, man. When you go to church, they got some real slick shit to say about the folk that don't come to church.
It's not every time.
Huh? What you
It seems like they be talking to you when you ain't been there in a while.
Yeah, man, you ain't been there in a while. They got ways to make you feel kind of bad by not being there. Shit, I go ahead and throw a 20 in here that time since I ain't been back. We're gonna move on to our next story, man, because I don't need them preachers coming for me, but they need to worry about that list. Remember, we talked about that list that list done came out, man, but we ain't gonna talk about it no more. Did you hear about the list? Oh. Man, they got a list, man, all the people that been, we always want to joke about the Catholic Church and all their abuse situations, but the Southern Baptist Church got a list that's pretty long, too. And they list got put out about 2 weeks ago. About 2 weeks. Oh, man, they doing a lot of sexual abuse and stuff, too. There's a whole lot of sexual abuse. And, we always have known that the pastors are fucking wives. But I ain't know they were going as far as the little children, too. You know what I'm saying? But, shit, there's a lot of cases out there. Shit, man, when I went to church camp, we never got to see the girls for some reason. You know what I'm saying? They kept us across a lake. But all the grown niggas, all the counselors and all the pastors, they get to go over there where the girls at. You understand me? Like, shit. Yeah, man. Man, they gonna separate hell out you, man. They gonna.
You know what I'm saying? They've been happy. They always wonder why Sister Shirley always got very excited.
they know now. They know now. Moving on to our next story, man. We're gonna move on to our next story. Hold on one second, y'all. My next story I got up, y'all, man. Abortion group declares open season on pro-lifers. Warns next protest won't be as easily cleaned up as fire and graffiti. The abortion group Jane's Revenge is declaring open season on pro-life groups and crisis pregnancy centers. We did a story the other week where they had attacked a clinic in Iowa, I think it was.
Right.
Yeah, they did. They had vandalized that property up there. They put all kind of messages up, and man, this the same way I always say. Like, who the hell is this up in arms about abortion? Nah, they let out a letter. They said the night of June 2nd, 2022, they vandalized a gate. That meaning they took credit for doing that vandalism up there in Iowa. They said like many other crisis centers, they're a religious fake clinic that inflicts emotional, financial, and physical violence on people who need health care and support. They lie to, shame, and manipulate people into not getting abortions. Crisis pregnancy centers work to uphold patriarchy, Christian supremacy, white supremacy, and cis. Whoa, I don't know that one, y'all. They broke windows and wrote messages of God loves abortion, fake clinic, this place is not safe, and stop lying. Hold on, man. I thought these people was against abortion. They for abortion. So these pregnancy clinics, you know, I guess the one I went to wasn't a pregnancy clinic. I went to a straight up abortion clinic. They weren't trying to talk you out of nothing. You know what I'm saying? They weren't trying to talk you out of nothing. They were trying to get that check real fast.
Yeah.
You know, like
I think the one I went to, yeah, they were the same way.
they weren't trying to talk you out of nothing. You know, once you walked in that door, it was a done deal. You know,
forms and shit so nice.
yeah, man. That thing, you know, she in the back. No. If they do that when they go in the back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't hear none of that part. You know, that's not. If they do got places out there that's doing stuff like that, and like I was telling y'all before, man, a lot of this whole abortion thing is rooted in white supremacy right now. Cause first of all, Planned Parenthood itself was founded on white supremacy. You know, they were doing it at that point to get rid of black people, but just so happened, just like with everything they do to try to get rid of black people, it backfired, and it's getting rid of more white babies than it is black babies. You know, black people will raise a child in poverty. White people won't. They'll goddamn go get an abortion and wait till they goddamn got they set together. And, you know, they'll be in college and be like, hell no, we gonna goddamn not do it. Now they go get that abortion, come back later on and do it. But black people, we gonna have that baby. That's just the way we were raised. That's what we gonna do. And shit, God gonna figure it out for us. You know what I'm saying? God gonna be there with you, and you do figure it out.
Seen always do.
But yeah, man, I don't, I don't approve of nobody vandalizing nobody's shit. I'm gonna just go ahead and put that out there right there. You know, I don't. It's. I ain't gonna never sit on here and get an okay to go ahead and go fuck somebody's shit up. I ain't like that. But they seem to have a point of these the people that they got down. These the people they're addressing, people that's trying to talk people out of abortion and they pushing white supremacy and all this other shit. Like I think all white supremacy foundational organizations need to get the hell on anyway. We're in 2022. Everybody got a mixed baby somewhere. You know, like I just don't understand how it's still. Hey, you still about that shit? Look at that picture, man. Them all white people right there screaming about that shit. Them all white people, dog. Like, ain't but the most part nigga just don't give a fuck. We ain't involved in government for ourselves. So we damn sure. But shit, man, we gonna move on because I think I need to educate myself a little bit more about these folk, man, and everything that's going on. But they seem like they serious. You know, they seem like they serious. And if you work in a clinic like this, if you operate a clinic like this, you better put your goddamn antennas up, cause these folks ain't bullshitting with you. Now back to yeah, man. They say next time that shit ain't gonna be graffiti though. They say it ain't gonna be graffiti next time.
On the fourth, fifth floor.
Man, they better put it somewhere, dog. They say Trump's circle is convinced that losing in the Georgia primaries actually proves them right. Trump and his allies see a big consolation in their loss in Georgia, a source told insiders. Trump's candidates failed to beat incumbents, sworn enemies of Trump in recent primaries. Trump's team still sees victory because the winner also campaigned on voter fraud. Like these people will take anything. They will. They'll take anything. Former President Donald Trump's allies have found a way to count the big losses in Georgia for his endorsed candidates as a kind of victory. The source said those around Trump felt okay about David Perdue and Jody Heights failing to unseat Governor Brian Kemp and Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger. A victory widely taken as a sign Trump's grip on the party is incomplete. Now, I told y'all from the beginning, anybody watch this show, I told y'all David Perdue didn't have a chance. And I told you Jody Heights didn't have a chance. I knew Jody Heights didn't have a chance because, she got an office, he got an office in Millville.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Right down there, used to be where the water department was. He got an office down there.
Right.
Nobody I know can tell you what the motherfucker look like. And he right here in Millville, and can't nobody I know tell you what this motherfucker look like. When I was working for the newspaper selling advertising, I thought it was a woman. I kept looking for a woman to go look for and go find somebody to goddamn buy an ad for. When I found out it was an old dude, fucked me up. You know.
I don't even know the name.
Yeah, man. And it's right here. It's the senator whose office is right here in Millville. You would think everybody around here should know what that guy look like.
Right.
You know, he supposed to represent us. We don't have no clue what that guy look like. He ain't did nothing in the community. And if he ain't did nothing right here, I can't expect him to do nothing up there.
I ain't even seen him in a commercial. If I did, you ain't know who he was.
You ain't paid no attention. You definitely didn't know he was right here in Millville.
Yeah.
When Cover Kid was running that shit, you knew he was right here in Millville, dog. Cover Kid was goddamn always pulling something out, woo. You knew he was right here in Millville, and he was gonna get that vote from us every time. Jody didn't have that kind of thing going for him, man. I done told y'all, man, Donald Trump done got pretty old now, man. A lot of his goddamn decision making them fell off in the last couple weeks or so. We're gonna leave it alone though. A fed up councilman resigned in protest after a Georgia store that sells KKK and Confederate memorabilia reopens. What y'all do if it was a store in Millville that sold KKK artifacts and Confederate artifacts? What would y'all do?
Shit. I ain't gotta go in that motherfucker.
What about you, O?
Yeah, I probably ain't gonna pay no attention because it ain't, you know what I'm saying? I already know it ain't for me. You can ride by and look at the window and be like, yeah, ain't no need for me going in that store, right?
Let me bring it a little closer to you. Say they turn Raw Stop and Shop into a KKK store and the Confederate Army memorabilia store.
Yeah, I say I'm gonna have a problem with keep looking at that, and they gonna have a big problem because you put that in the hood.
Yeah. So what you gonna do?
I cannot say what I would do on camera, but
You'll try to make sure that business had to relocate.
It ain't gonna prosper. It probably ain't gonna prosper.
Cause I'm telling you, if you open up a black owned business in a white neighborhood and see then how long you get to operate. You know, see how long you gonna be able to operate coolly and everything. And I ain't just talking about like a regular black owned. I'm talking about a black owned business selling black products, like trying to sell like what's a good black product? You know, a good car wash. You know, but I'm talking about a real car wash, not a goddamn white neighborhood car wash. I'm talking about a car wash when nigga pull up the truck be beating goddamn. Try to put something like that in the wrong neighborhood.
Something like the 99-cent store the women got for their hair.
Yeah, a beauty queen 98 cent store. Try to put one of that in one of their neighborhoods. See what happens to you. But this situation here, Georgia Civil War and Confederate memorabilia shop that closed down after the owner died has been reopened. The reopening has prompted a local city councilman to resign and a local business owner to relocate. So I think that's bullshit. Why you gonna resign? If you're a person in power, why you gonna give up your power because of that? Like, we need people who disagree with shit like that to stay in power.
Shit, you know what his heart said.
Yeah, but he out of power and he can be replaced by somebody who own that shit. You know, you done made way for them to be able to get more power. Well, you was already there in power. Like, we can't we can't do it like that. You know. They say a number of items in the store depict black people in a derogatory way, including balls of African American hair placed next to a box of picked cotton. Items that Lions say are just a joke. In regards to the other items, he said they're just a part of history.
Joke. Hey, joke.
But they'll tell you how they feel about you, man.
Yeah.
They would tell
say
you
it's a
how they
joke. They
feel
expect
about
you
you.
to go for it.
Yeah, man. That's some of the
Show you
stuff they
how I
got.
feel about it. I done burnt me a couple of Confederate flags in the last couple of years.
Man, we're gonna move on. We ain't gonna talk about it. We ain't gonna talk about it. There was blood everywhere. Walgreens employee charged with killing teen co-worker who told management his advances made her feel uncomfortable.
Oh.
The victim, identified as 17-year-old Riley Whitelaw, had reported 28-year-old Joshua Taylor Johnson, that buddy right here, to management last year. They got a 911 call from the Walgreens store, and one of the store managers told the dispatch they found a body in the break room and that there was blood everywhere. When they got to the scene, they found the body of a 17-year-old female who had significant trauma to her neck area. There was a large amount of blood on the floor around the head of the victim. There were significant blood stains on the floors, cabinet, and counter of the break room. There was an ID badge on the floor and a radio earpiece on the floor near the victim's feet. They told the police that another manager contacted him at about 5:30 because she never had returned from her break. When he returned to review surveillance footage, it showed Johnson behaving oddly in the moments before she went missing. Video showed Johnson stacking bins in front of a surveillance camera until the camera was completely blocked. Someone then taped paper over the windows in the employee break room and put up a restroom closed sign to keep people out. After watching the footage, he went to the break room area and found her body, stating that there was blood everywhere and he did not enter the room. Like, damn, dude. Like, for one, you 20 something, she's 17. She's still a kid. She done told you to leave her alone. What's wrong with leaving her alone? Boy, they gonna make him put that butter on. Now. He gonna put some butter on his finger. Fuck some jelly. He look like he like butter. Son of a bitch. Now, a teacher over in, I think they was in India, Australia, they was somewhere, man. But this motherfucker done took 99 children on a goddamn hiking event to a motherfucker, to one of the most dangerous hiking trails you can goddamn find. Some shit they found on TikTok. They had to come in there and extract them children out of there with helicopters and all that shit, man. And they say that he could face jail time for doing such a dumbass goddamn thing. And you know what? I agree, God. That's stupid ass. Man, everybody's suing. You know everybody's suing.
Dangerous.
Man, he done these motherfuckers see shit on TikTok, man, and I'm talking about, man, like, the kids, man.
No, they finna run around, play, and get locked.
Anywhere you take the kids, I need you to been went by yourself.
Right.
So they say a couple kids have been injured and everything on that shit, man. Now, I don't know if y'all ever check out Vice, man. Vice, like an HBO thing where they do a lot of documentaries and shit. They done explored the white supremacist roots of the U.S. national parks, and They linked them to the Nazi Germany. I just thought that was interesting and fucking I wanted to read about it. Right. And they say a new piece from Vice exposed the alleged deep roots that white supremacy groups have in the U.S. national park system, and argued that modern day white supremacists are recommitting to embracing the great outdoors. At first glance, it may seem out of character. Wholesome activities like hiking, foraging for berries, and camping seemingly standing in sharp contrast to lifestyles of the basement dwelling, far right live streamers. But as the piece explained, the far right is supposedly getting into the great outdoors. On one recent weekend, a number of young far right extremists went camping in upstate New York. The young men seek to foster a relationship with the land they vow to defend against anything they deem un-American and unchristian, be it immigration, critical race theory, or transgender rights. Don't None of them three things got shit to do with each other, but that's what they fight. And man, like what I don't understand about these white supremacists, man, like y'all do remember, like they always have taught us in history that the white folks had to come here. This wasn't their land, like it. And if they got here, and Indians was here, that mean that the Indian land. The Native American, that's who land this is. And everybody want to, and them folks, what it's they land. Nah, bro. Y'all immigrants too. And everybody here except for the Native Americans came here. And shit, the Native American came here at one point in time too. God, everybody came here. And shit, we ain't gonna get into the whole fact that all black people of this country, the original Native Americans and stuff like that. I ain't gonna throw people off with that kind of knowledge today. If y'all can come back and check back in at another time. I might do a live about that one day. Y'all hit me in the comment. Y'all want me to goddamn hit y'all with some of that kind of stuff. But they say some white Americans began viewing themselves as the imperiled race. They say that. Man, I just can't believe white people really think they losing, man. I just I just can't believe that they really goddamn think they losing. And I just want to know who they think they losing to. Black people just make it look good, man. We really poor. We really poor, man. But we done learn how to make the best out of a bad situation and make it look good. Yeah, man, but you live a day in the life of a nigga, dog. You understand, man. Like live a day in the life. It ain't where you want to be. It ain't the be. Man, I would love to be able to walk outside and not have to worry about nothing. Man, I ain't never in my life had that feeling where I could walk outside, go get in my car, go to the store, and I ain't worried about nothing. As a white man in this country, man, you ain't worried about you the apex predator. You top of the food chain, goddamn. Anything and everything. When they say you can be what you want to be, that's who they talking to. Cause you a poor nigga growing up in the hood. It's only so much you can be. I ain't that motherfucker that gonna sit here and feed you full of that bullshit, goddamn. You can be whatever you want to be, man. Shit, you know how hard? Yeah, you can be it, but you gonna have to work twice or three times as hard as a motherfucker who already got mama and them already straight and ain't in the hood. It can be dead, but you know how hard you gonna have to work, how many hurdles you gonna have to jump over, how much shit you gonna have to do. Like a lot of these people that's at these prominent positions that act like they came from nothing. Nah, man, they nothing to us is straight. You know what I'm saying? Well, they think they po will be like, God damn, nigga, y'all had it like that. They be thinking, man, motherfucker, they parents don't bring home but $100,000 a year. They think they po. Nigga.
Shit.
Man. Man, but to the people who be out there acting like they came from nothing, the Tim Scotts, the Candace Owens, all those people like that, the people that you see on screens and stuff, nah, man, goddamn, they ain't come from nothing. Nah, it take a generation of us to get to the second level. Mm-hmm. And then somebody can get to the third level, unless you got a wicked jump shot. Right. You know what I'm saying? Unless y'all get a cheat code where a nigga goddamn can shoot the ball real good, or a nigga goddamn can flow on the mic real good, and y'all get a cheat code. Some kind of entertainment. Entertainment has always been the black man cheat code. And like I tell people all the time too, men, the boys in the hood told us that the military ain't no place for the black man, but the military is the only place where the black man can go from being poor to being middle class overnight. Overnight. You go from being poor to being middle class overnight. Nothing else do that to you.
So much of my family had chose their route, and I understand why.
It puts you on another level immediately.
Right.
Immediately. Like college, you got to go earn that. You got to go get this, and then after that, get a job, start earning money. Whoop the
I
whoop.
could play it back to the point where I knew I would have went to.
Hey man, it's a cheat code, fam. It's a cheat code. But you gotta play it like a cheat code. You gotta use it like a cheat code. You gotta do everything the way you're supposed to do it. But we got fed that bullshit from the movies, and it restricted a lot of us from taking advantage of that opportunity. You know, I tell any young man 17, 18 years old who ain't got no clear focus on his future, man, go on run with it. You start getting you a check immediately. Immediately you got your own place to stay. Immediately you got all your meals paid for and everything. Like
you step ahead of
so
most people that's in your class right now. That's your age.
and like your other options are this. You go to college. If them people don't pay you to go to their school, you ain't supposed to be at their school. Now people gonna say I'm wrong for that and all that shit, but it is what it is. People don't charge you for something you're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Like you getting it, you got an education that you paid thousands of dollars for.
Yeah, you in so much debt.
Now you got to climb out a hole before you can even start living. You know, and all you had to do, take them 4 years in the military. They'll pay for that college. You know what I'm saying? Now you got all that, plus you got experience, and you can move on to your next generation. You know, we gonna keep it moving. I'm still on this.
They got you this long too.
Man, they got 4 main branches. Then you can go National Guard. Goddamn, you can do that. Yeah, man, you got that. You can do yourself and your family a big favor, man. I like to push the Air Force. I like to push the Air Force. Yeah, man, if you can get in there, right? It's levels to that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's levels to that shit. And to me, the Air Force is at the top level. The Navy is the second to that. Army's next, and then the Marines. And to me, that now, if you ask who the baddest motherfuckers, it go in the opposite order. It go Marine, then Army, then Navy, then Air Force. You know what I'm saying? But if you ask where you should go, it go in the reverse order. You know, yeah. Marines, some of the bad motherfuckers you want to run for. Don't get to him with no Marine.
If you want to use just get you the 4 years in advance in life, then you shouldn't go to the Marine.
A lot of times, all the Marine gonna teach you how to do it, be a police officer. You gonna come home, be a police officer, correction officer, something like that. You ain't gonna really learn a whole lot of other kind of stuff there. You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna get it in that.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get it. You're gonna definitely have to get it. But man, we done did our show for today, man. We done had a good damn time, man.
You want them laws for you take off.
All right, man, we gonna break down. I think we on 20, eh?
19 last time we did.
We'll see. Cody, you got something to say to the people before I get to there?
Y'all enjoy y'all weekend and shit, man. Holiday weekends.
Yeah, man. Appreciate these fathers, man. It's been real dry on the Father's Day. Like, for real.
Ain't nobody saying nothing about
Father's Day. I
don't even think I said nothing about Father's
Day.
Day.
Baskets. I ain't seen no baskets or nothing for Father's Day.
Man, Father, they don't get the same love.
Appreciate these fathers. Since y'all complain about so many men ain't real fathers, what about the ones that are? I ain't even seen that about them.
Shit, man, I know some deadbeat mamas, and we don't have to talk about them on Mother's Day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They still get big up on Mother's Day.
They get their little gifts and
You know what I'm saying? Shit. Maybe he ain't a deadbeat daddy. Maybe mama just feels some type of way. You know what I'm saying? Got now a lot of mamas are preventing niggas from being good daddy, but we ain't talking about that. Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying?
Full of emotions and feelings.
Check
Like
out
it
she.
be true, it be emotions and feelings.
Man, she keeping them children from being able to be with their dad. Because You know, she might not physically be keeping them, but the way she talk about their dad and when he ain't around and stuff like that make them not want to deal with them and stuff like that. You know, they poison them against the daddy, but at the end of the day, more if he that bad, why were you letting him in your guts?
I bet you get a hold. I bet you get a hold to them text messages. I bet you some messages on there. He asking about them kids, trying to get them kids.
Man, we on law 19, oh man. Law 19 says, know who you dealing with. Do not offend the wrong person. I can leave that there. I'm gonna read a little bit more, but that shit right there is some real shit. But you always need to know who you're dealing with before you go out here and running off at the mile, woo the woo, flying off at the. I need to know who if that's a killer or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Man, you over here just popping off at the mile. You just don't know that dude over there just lost his job. Culture got towed away. His old lady fucking his homeboy. He just been waiting on a nigga to come through and say something.
You feel comfortable, you come home at night, he already there waiting on you.
Man, it says there are many different kinds of people in the world, and you can never assume that everyone will react to your strategies in the same way. Deceive will outmaneuver some people, and they will spend the rest of their lives seeking revenge. They are wolves in lamb's clothing. Choose your victims and opponents carefully. Then never offend or deceive the wrong person. That deep, that's man. That deep right there, man. We're gonna go ahead and get up out of here on that note, man. Goddamn, may today be the Friday that ever Friday for all y'all.
Yeah, right.
I love y'all people, man. Appreciate y'all checking me out, man. I'll be back tomorrow with the weekend edition. Y'all check it out, man. Goddamn. Man, we out.
All day weekend, baby.
Oh boy.